Hello, everybody, and welcome to the desk of the RLCS Fall Major. We have a little bit of time before we got the show started, and Corey from the Psyonix eSports team came around and pointed at each one of us and said, I need you for a segment. So here we are, and it's myself, Jorby, and Stumpy, and how are we all doing today?
I'm incredibly nervous. I don't like it when Corey calls me anywhere, because normally it's bad news, but now we're here.
It's not always bad.
It's scary news.
It's like 1 out of 10 times it's good.
Yeah, exactly. So I hope this is the 1 in 10.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Well then, Corey, what are we doing here?
So, we're here at the Fall Major where, we're going to see, we haven't seen the finals yet. So, congratulations to
Team BDS.
Amazing grand final.
Yeah,
it really was. It was awesome.
So it was phenomenal. But then, I think kind of what we're looking to talk about now is actually CRL. I think it's no secret that you guys know I love Collegiate Rocket League, and I know Stumpy also loves Collegiate Rocket League.
Wait, why is he here?
It was important for him to be here.
Why am I here on a CRL segment?
You're our
This
most
makes
vocal
no
supporter,
sense.
Stumpy. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm the most vocal, yes.
Well, I think the big news is that CRL is actually going global. We are bringing Europe to Collegiate Rocket League. So now you have to care about it.
Okay, I actually really do care.
Yeah, you have a reason now, yeah.
I did not see that coming. I genuinely really cool.
Yeah. I mean, you don't even know what college is.
I don't know what collegiate is, not a word anywhere apart from in North America. It is alien to me.
That's true, it is university, isn't it?
Yeah, it's university.
Uni.
Yeah. So I think the biggest thing that we're doing now is we're taking what used to just be traditionally a North American only league, and we're looking at how we can grow it, right? I think it's no secret, like, CRL is truly a special product. It's a special league. It's content, right? And I think we're finally getting to see a lot of what we've tried and failed and done on CRL here. And I think that's been fun at the Fall Major. And I think, for us, it was looking at how do we actually make the best collegiate esport in the world? Because I actually think we are. And I think it's continuing to push ourselves to do what's right for the community. And I think also, like, Europe very much was vocal in the beginning, like, why do we care about CRL? And it's like, I think I've been trying to do this for like 3.5 years.
Sure.
So I think now it's finally like, looking at it to where we can partner with community organizers like we have in America, and it's done so well. Like the CCA group has been phenomenal, right? Like, what a stroke of genius, them just showing up and saying, hey, Corey, that tournament that's broken, we can fix it. And I was like, oh, that's great. And I think it's been amazing to see just how many amazing people have come out of that. And it's the student-first approach, right? I think, like, for us, it's building something that students want to be involved with, and then also can change their lives from.
I love when you talk about the students, because when we've done the CRL broadcast, the highlight and the main highlight has always been the players and the students. Because the post-game interviews have always been my favorite part, because we got to see those players shine. Where do you think T-Bates came from?
It's true.
He came from Louisiana State University in CRL. That's where he got his start in Rocket League. So we got T-Bates out of that. So who knows? Maybe University Rocket League gives us the EU T-Bates.
No.
No. Why not?
I think that's a pretty good idea.
He's not going to come on the screen right now, I promise.
I'm shaking at the thought of that. T-Bates is one of the most incredible people that I've ever met, right? I've not even met him, but like the presence that he gives is awesome. And like, having everything from CRL, seeing it in the US has been awesome. Like it's Twitch clips, the show, where like there are so many cool things that I've seen from it that are shared. Well, I can't see it. It's at like 2 a.m. in the UK. I just literally can't watch it. Having that then brought over into Europe, for so many people that have wanted it for so long, there are so many leagues around Europe that seem to be in their own little bubbles, and it's like, who is actually the best team out of them?
Exactly, and I think there's going to be some interesting challenges that we're going to face, right? Like, I don't know of any other esport in the world that's trying to do a collegiate official league that is global. That is like, we're going to, have like a world championship for.
I don't think as many people watch any other.
No. Not national anymore. Because we're going world. Like,
wait. There's going to be a worlds, like a world's worlds.
Yes.
You want EU versus NA collegiate as well.
Oh, yeah.
What?
It's basically this thing of like.
I'm in.
Sorry, I'm a little stunned here, Corey. I just like. whoa.
Yeah.
That's all.
I think it's we want to challenge ourselves, right? And I think like the collegiate scene has been the biggest challenge for me because they want Rocket League so bad. And I think the biggest thing is like CRL as a like concept was always like we're just gonna have fun.
Yeah.
And we're gonna try. We're gonna fail and we're gonna make mistakes, but it's grown. It's almost been 5 years since the league first started with TESPA, and like the people at home that I've worked with back then, like, you know, they all know how much those beginning days really were, and we recognize the history of how far we've come.
Yeah.
And I think now it's like, how do we get to that next step?
I just can't believe you're gonna let Europe be better than North America in another Rocket League.
Oh no.
We are going to be the best collegiate.
We will.
Is that how I use that word?
No. Well, I think that's the thing, and it's sort of, we have to think how we're going to communicate this, right? So it's not going to be Collegiate Rocket League is the official brand in Europe, right? I think we are not going to do that yet. It's not ready.
Sure.
We need to see how things are going to go. But like, as we all mentioned, like, I mean, Greg could talk my ear off about how many unis are actually playing Rocket League, and he has. and I think like that's sort of the thing is there is a passionate group of students and people that really want to see Rocket League at this level. And I think for us, it's just building a product that they can actually engage with. And we're going to be taking a community first approach, you know, where basically the teams from a select leagues that we partner with will then be invited into the CRL World Championship to compete against the best teams from the East Conference, the Western Conference. Not only do we have who's the best in the East or West, now it's going to be, can the East and West put forth their best teams to beat Stumpy?
Heard this conversation.
There's a
The
whole,
answer is no.
I don't know. There's a whole range of things that you have to catch up on, Stumpy. I mean, we have, you know, Pac with the Deep in the Heart of Texas
Oh,
at
my
the
goodness.
Dallas land singing. We
I
have
barely know what a Dallas is.
The Akron fans showing up to the national championship with body paint.
in the body paint. It
Completely
was
covered
great.
in body paint.
It was
It's
great.
No, and I think that's what's the fun of it, right? Is like we get to really take the approach that worked for the RLCS. And I think, you know, as we look here now, like, what an amazing event this has been. And that's not just ego, it's just like, oh my God, the international stories. We are truly making a global esport happen. Because there's so many people all around the world that love Rocket League. We all love it. That's why we're here. That's why we do what we do. And I think it's trying to get that out to more and more people. And I think Collegiate Rocket League taking the step to get universities involved over in Europe is so important because that's the next step. Like, we've hit the peak. Like, the viewership numbers for CRL off the charts. Everything off the charts. It is the biggest collegiate esport ever.
Well, we make content. Of course it is.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's all about content. I mean, I'm so sad Corelli couldn't be here. I mean, maybe we'll
put him
throw
on the board.
But I think that's really it, right? Is there's so many things that over the years we've seen of like, we love what the show has become. What it's really just, it's exceeded all of our expectations, and it's like, it's just happenstance. Like, it's the community led everything, and you know, I think it's going to be fun to be able to bring all those amazing people like into the world of University Rocket League, Collegiate Rocket League, whatever we're going to call it, and then have that first World Championship in our intention this summer.
This summer.
Obviously, as we all know, like this event, we've taken a lot of precautions, and we're going to be reevaluating what worked, what didn't, and you know what the state of the world is going to be, because I think we really need to just see how things are going to shake up. But that's what we want to do, and you know, Stumpy, you're going to have to cast Collegiate Rocket League.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to just.
No, that honestly, the fact that there are so many passionate people, and it happened in North America, and CRL's been going for 5 years, bringing all of that over into Europe, and then having all of those passionate people again, and ultimately providing so many jobs for people out of uni, when they're in uni as well, giving them scholarships. Like it's huge. It literally changes lives.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. I mean, for me, like, because I'm a college dropout, which is ironic, and I went into esports because it was what I wanted to do, and colleges at the time like didn't provide something for me, and I think like that's the energy I want, is like there is something special here, and it's something where we need to present, you know, for students, like there are education opportunities within, you know, just the Epic ecosystem with the Unreal Engine, which is powering literally everything that we see here. And then also just getting them involved in large-scale productions, learning how do you throw an event? How does how all the people that work on this sort of thing is that's what we want to bring to students, because that to me is more interesting than how do you study for a test. It's no, we want to provide really
tangible
benefits to being involved with this ecosystem that we're building. Literally, I'm looking at Mateo right now on set, who is someone from CRL, and he's the regional manager for the North American RLCS that works with us.
And we've already seen some of the benefits of that too, just with the North American CRL, right? Because we started it and colleges weren't really offering anything for students at the start, but now we've seen Northwood have gone and gotten players, offered them literal scholarships to come to their school to play Rocket League.
Exactly. and I think that's the sort of the ecosystem play that we're looking at this. In traditional American college football, not the one that you
American football.
I mean, you do get it sometimes, but
I'm translating live in my head.
Yeah.
Okay,
I said the 1 yard line thing to you earlier, and you were very
I did not understand. I thought it was the opposite thing.
But I think the thing you're seeing is that colleges are making investments into Rocket League players. And Northwood's a great example. Shout out to Northwood. I love what they're doing. And, we've had this challenge in CRL. Do we allow the pros to compete? And it's something you guys have argued about it with me for years. And we've decided that this is important to the overall ecosystem. Imagine, in 20 years when Garrett G, retires, imagine a university saying, Garrett, we want you to compete in Rocket League and get an education. That ecosystem is possible. And these are all the steps we're trying to take, is that it is, and I think other esports, you take the pro after they're done being a pro.
Sure.
This is what CRL is about. It's about providing opportunities for people that are talented and love Rocket League, because we want people to be talking about and playing Rocket League 20 years from now.
Yeah, and that's a great point, because like you alluded to earlier, we wouldn't have T-Bates if we didn't have CRL. So I see the brand and the idea. It's all there.
It just takes time, and I think that's what is really nice right now, is that we're able to talk about this. And I don't really have much else to say other than you better sign up, Europe, because
you have to do it now. Don't let this opportunity go to waste. If you're thinking that okay, you know what, maybe I won't make it. If the Americans can do it, we can do it.
There we go. Wasting no
Signing
time.
up every university student out there, I want to see you on the sticks.
there's a lot of good Canadian players as well, so
That's true. That's true. We have had a lot of good Canadian teams. Well, Corey, thank you so much for taking the time to come here, and it sounds like it's going to be absolutely brilliant. So, well, thank you all so much for coming and hearing this announcement about CRL and the expansion into the European League that we will be getting. So, thank you so much. Hope you enjoy it whenever we get it going.